Hello and welcome back to another Foxy Hotel live stream here live on Twitch on Truly Bedrock inside of my AFK box which we built in the last live stream. How's everybody doing? I haven't been on Truly Bedrock since the last live stream because I've been a bit busy doing other things, but I do have a video on its way to you very soon potentially. I started it this morning. It's not a Truly Bedrock one, but it should be a good one. And it's one of those that I thought would take 5 minutes. It's taken forever and it's still not finished yet. Thank you, Seabone, subscribing for 28 months on a 28-month streak. That's absolutely amazing. Want Bash is back, saying greetings, everyone. Hello, Mr. Fox. It's been a while since I've been around. Hope everyone has been doing well. I've been doing all right. Thank you very much. Arcade Kenny.
Just subscribed for 2 months.
Dream Lady, I was on a roll then. Subscribe for 2 months. Thanks, Arcade Kenny. Amazing Captain Caveman. Hi all, been outside doing yard work, re-listening to last week's podcast. Can't wait for this week's. We recorded it today. It'll be out with you tomorrow. Speaking of podcast, Jesse B's here. Jesse B is here. Bibber says, just flatten a huge area and about to make an iron farm with 80 villagers for trading. What's better than having a fox right there while building? I don't know. Maybe 2 foxes. Amazing. How's everybody doing? What's going on? You can see me curtain on the camera. It looks weird. Stop being on the camera, curtain. You're not allowed. It's against the law. I have tea in my new mug from Gixer Moss, who made me an epic mug. I love it. It's my favourite streaming mug now. Beginning a new farm today, says Chili on Minecraft. Absolutely not, Chili. I start new farms in videos, we work on them in streams, and I haven't been making any videos because it's half term and Oliver's been here. So, what I'm doing is continuing. I'm continuing where we left off in the last one, which is building this room around our Netherwart farm, which there's not a massive amount to do, to be honest. We might even get on to decorating some of the stuff upstairs if things go smoothly, but I would like to, fix these walls up a little bit, make it look a little bit more rough and ready, do different levels, and get this thing boxed in so it looks like it belongs, you know? What a nice mug, says One Bomb Bash. It is a nice mug, and it's ginormous too. It's the biggest mug in the world. Right. Oh. Are we having internet problems? Is it buffering for you guys? Oof. Oof. It says excellent on the stream quality, but I'm slightly concerned. How's Oliver? Still growing up too fast? Is Lawful Meteor growing up too fast? What makes you think he's growing up too fast? I mean, you're probably not wrong, but what gives you that impression that he's growing up too fast? What have I said to give you that impression? Slightly, says Griffin. Buffering for me, but it might be the internet. Yeah, some lag, a little bit. Oof. Yeah, Slack mentioned today that there was a few issues during the podcast that we're recording. So I don't know if my internet's playing up or something. It shouldn't be. I can't see any reason why it would be. I know that we've had a bit of a stormy time the last couple of days, but it's fibre. Fibre should be all right because it's underground. So I'm not 100% sure what's causing the problem. But fingers crossed it'll all be all right. And if it's not, you know, we'll just blame Mitz because she's not... Oh, she's here, jeez. It's for me, slightly, says Mitz. It's your internet, Mitz, not mine. Definitely yours. Woden's here saying hello. Only for a second, says Chili on Minecraft. They're always growing up too fast, says One Bash. That's very true. Very true. Nothing. All kids grow up too fast, as Lawful Meteor. Very true. Griffin says, how long have you had your router powered on for? Maybe time for a reboot after the stream. Is that a thing? Is that a thing to have to reboot the router? I've never had to do that before. I've had it many. It's probably not a bad idea. I just didn't know that was a thing. I need to sort all that out actually, because I've got my Virgin Media router, and it's going through it's in modem only mode, and it's going through like a Netgear router that's doing all of the port forwarding and stuff. And to be honest, I don't need it. I had that set up like that for when I had it all running the servers and stuff, and I just don't think I need that anymore. And obviously, I know it's not much, don't use much electricity, an extra router, but I'd save a little bit of electricity only having one of them plugged in. The only problem is, last time I had it set up so it was just a Virgin Media router, it kept shutting off. It kept getting overheated and shutting off. But I don't think that'll happen now that there's no servers running through it. So I think I'll probably spend a little bit of time this week and fix that problem, I guess. Not a cause, but can fix it, says Chili on Minecraft. Fair enough. Wow, says Mitz. Loig says, hey, Foxy. Can't hang around, unfortunately. It's my eldest son's birthday, and he's requesting a late trip to the beach. Oh, amazing. Well, having an awesome time at the beach, and happy birthday to your eldest son. Can help a bad connection, says Redstone Dad. Alien Doctor says, I have to reboot mine every so often, especially after lots of people have used it for a long period of time. Yeah, it was only me that uses it. So, I mean, Oliver goes on his iPad a bit, and obviously there's, like, the telly that goes through it, but I don't use the telly much. The telly? Yes, the television. Otherwise in the UK known as the telly, okay? Oh, sounds like a Teletubby more like... Oh my goodness me. Pain in the rear end you are. It causes bottlenecks occasionally for DNS traffic. Alternatively, you could run an IP conflict flush DNS command. Yeah. There's lots of things it could do, but they're not necessarily solutions to my problem. They're just things that the internet recommends that you do every now and then, not necessarily going to solve issue. Woden says, I love the website analysis of the Minecraft bead stuff. I poured over all the changes, no idea what most of it means though. Amazing, Woden, that's fantastic. I'm glad you enjoyed it. AKA TV says, Chili on Minecraft. Yes, but it's not TV, it's the telly, okay? And the quicker you start referring to it as the telly, the faster we'll get along, okay? Just saying. Just saying. Just gonna put that out there, Chili. Jeez. You start calling it TV and we're gonna have problems, Sunshine, me and you. I'm only kidding, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's not a very good joke. I know it's not very good. I've run out of good jokes, alright? So they're all gonna be rubbish today. Jeez. I'm slightly frustrated today, peeps. I'm slightly frustrated. Originally today I was supposed to be off doing some filming work for the dog training lady that I was doing filming work for, but I had to rearrange that for certain reasons. And so I thought, oh good, in that case I'll have a free day. But then it occurred to me it was podcast day, so I did podcast. And then I thought, well, I better record a video. I'll do a very quick video and I'll get that out ready for the weekend. And it was supposed to be quick, and it's took me all day. It's still not finished, and now I've got this live stream to do, and then like edit the video potentially tonight, and then like edit the podcast in the morning, all before Oliver gets home. Oliver's currently at his grandparents because yeah, basically I didn't want him here while I was working, so because A, he'd be bored, and B, I'd feel guilty. So he's going to be back in the morning. It's going to be right stressful morning, and all I want to do is get stuff finished off, but it's not possible. I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that there. TV is television, says Minecraft. The TV stands for telly, does it? T-E-L-E. T-L-E. T-E-L-E. Jeez, I can't even spell. Don't ask me what it stands for. I clearly can't even spell. I think I need these ones here, yeah, because that's the other side of the wall. Oh, jeez. The whole farm's in the wrong place by one block. Aaron1 says, how old is Oliver? Oliver is 7. He's very nearly 8. Sorry, I forgot the word, says Jodalo. Don't worry about it. I hated the Teletubbies, said I the night. Wow. We'll have no hate speech in this live stream. How dare you? How dare you? The Teletubbies were a staple of like several people's growing up that I knew. They were awful, weren't they? So bad. Why do kids like the Teletubbies? It's horrid. It's so bad, isn't it? G. Jane says, hope you're all well. Hey, Foxy, sucks to hear things have been hectic. Hope they smooth out. It's not been hectic. It's just been frustrating because I was wanting to get lots of stuff done today and I just haven't managed to get it all done. So it's certainly not hectic. Thank you very much for the raid, Delane. Amazing. Thank you. Right, we need some fence posts and things and cobblestone. Cobblestone and fence posts is basically the main materials that I need right now. Which means I need spruce to make the fence post with, because of course it... Wow. Rude! Rude! Have you not caught up with daylight savings time yet, Nodecraft? Oh my goodness me. I can't believe they kicked me out of my own server.
Oh my goodness, someone has just subscribed for
Don't they realise I'm trying to do a live stream right now, and now Mr. Onion's in my ear? Secondhand Phoenix.
Phoenix just subscribed for 6 months. Hello, Mr. No Tail.
Hello, Secondhand Phoenix. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Hope you're all right. Thank you very much for the 6-month subscription, which is very, very nice. Good job. Chili Micro says, not a fan of them. At least shows like Peppa Pig had education point to it. I don't know if Peppa Pig had much education to it. I used to quite enjoy Peppa Pig because it was quite funny, but that's just because Peppa's just really, really rude, entitled, and her like treats her mum and dad like idiots. I don't know, and her dad is a complete buffoon, isn't he? Let's be honest. So I don't know. I don't know if you would count Peppa Pig as educational. It's a little bit like what's the spin-off from that? The spin-off from Peppa Pig was the one, the elves and stuff. What was it called? I loved that one. It's because it's got Miss Rabbit in it, and she's just like one of the funniest characters to have ever existed. I love Miss Rabbit. I don't know who she reminds me of, but she's brilliant. She had all the jobs on Peppa. Oh my goodness, really? You're going to shut me down again? Who do you think you are? I'm trying to record. I do it. Oh my goodness me. I'm just going to give it a minute, okay?
Hello there.
Mining 101 says Bell and Holly. That was it. Yes, and Miss Rabbit played the witch in that. Oh, she's so funny. I don't know why. Just the way she sort of shouts everything rather than talking about it. Hello, I'm Miss Rabbit. I work at the... And wherever, like everywhere. Come on, why are you so rubbish? Quick. Want to play Minecraft, bro? Actual reason for entertainment, says Chili on Minecraft. Well, the thing is, they obviously did their research with the Teletubbies because, I mean, kids were obsessed with it. It's like in the Night Garden. To me and you, doesn't make any sense at all. But to kids, some kids, it's just the best thing in the world, isn't it? And that's nice, you know, that these kids... I'm going to leave it. I keep restarting the server. Node's trying to turn it off to do a restart, and I keep restarting it, clearly upsetting it. It shouldn't keep shutting it off because it's only told to restart once, but it's like, obviously, it's got stuck in a loop. So I'm just going to leave it for a few minutes. Let's talk about something other than Peppa Pig for a while. Mitt says, not a single good kids show came out of the last 20-ish years, in my opinion, anyway. Wow. Secondhand Phoenix giving me a push-up to do to pass the time. Thanks. While we're waiting anyway. Yeah, indeed. Oh, the joys of server management and maintenance. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 16 push-ups, 16 sit-ups, and 16 squats so that you guys... So it gets it out of the way. And then when you guys, like, ask me to do them, I can say I've already done it. So there we go. Smart. Smart thinking there, Mr. No-Tail. Yeah, they can't make me do them if I've already done them. Ah. Fools, all of them. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Easy. Might as well have done 100. Alright, sit-ups. This is going to be even easier. I can do 1,000 of these without even thinking about it. Jeez. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've had too much dinner. 12. It's really repeating on me. 13, 14, 15, 16. Easy. I could do 1,000 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Easy.
Too easy, bro. Oh, good, it started again. Mr. Balrog says words that I can't read because it was too easy and I've got too much breath. Oh my goodness. Mr. Balrog says, straight up in the beginning of the stream, good, then we might have to be able to get a couple more of them in before the end. No, that's cheating, Mr. Balrog. No adding extras. Thank you for the party, by the way. It's me, bird. Chili on Minecraft says, I don't know. I think there's probably some, but because we aren't little kids no more, it's different. Yeah, exactly. Right. Okay, it's smashing it all to bits time. We also need andesite. Andesite anywhere? I have to go home. I have to go all the way back upstairs, guys. Doing you good. Stuck at your desk all day, says Mitz. I've been out twice with the dog. And I've moved away from my desk momentarily in order to make food. So, you know, I've been very active. According to my Fitbit, I've done 7,253 steps, which, granted, is not all that many, considering it's 7 o'clock at night. So, yeah, maybe I do need a little bit more exercise. Jeez, you guys. How is the little pooch, says Griffin? She's good. She's good. She's not little anymore. She's greedy. She's got a thirst for food all of a sudden. She's constantly asking me for stuff. And I have to put her on a bit of a diet now because I keep giving her sweets. And not like kids' sweets, but dog treats and stuff. And I notice she's got a bit of a wobble on her. She's not fat by any stretch of the imagination, but she's certainly not as slender as she was. And I mean, I take her on bike rides almost every day, and the last few that we've done, she's got really lazy. Like, she'll run for the first bit, and then she'll just drag. She doesn't want. And before, she was like pulling me. I hardly had to pedal for like the whole journey, and we're not going any further. But now she can't be bothered, I think. So yeah, it's right, okay. Sorry, I'm just getting the angle of the dangle there. Oh, we need some of that tasty tough block. Hopefully you haven't attached your auto clicker to your Fitbit. Wow. There's no point. Things like that. There's absolutely. I don't understand when people do that. Oh, you know, I'm gonna put my tracker on this thing to make it look like I've done more steps. You're not fooling anyone other than yourself. You're only fooling yourself. You're giving yourself a false idea of how much work you've done in order to be able to consume more calories. You're just making life harder and worse for yourself. Just be honest. No point in lying. No one else cares. Maybe a doctor does. Depends on your health situation, I guess. Oh, my goodness. Sounds like my son, says Mitz. Oh, I read that. Growth spurt, maybe, says Rafe. What, for a dog? A doggy growth spurt? I don't think so. No, she's fully grown now. She's She's like 2 years old. She's 2. She's had her second birthday already. No, she's got a second birthday in June. So yeah, she's certainly not having a growth spurt. Sad news though, she needs to get done. She needs to have the operation, the dreaded one. But I don't want to book her in because it's just, I know it's more time that she's just going to spend not happy, and it's nearly summer and she'll want to be running about and having a good time during the summer. But if I leave it any later, then she'll have yet another heat. She's massively chilled out since her last heat though. She's like a different dog. She's just really, well, chilled out a lot. Nice staircase, Foxy Lol, says Word in the Old. Thank you very much. I appreciate that you're appreciating my staircase, although it feels a little bit like sarcasm, so I'm slightly confused as to why there's a sarcastic enjoyment of my staircase. Would you like to elaborate, please? Aqui says, Foxy, that's because she figured out you were using her to pull you on the bike. Oh, just kidding. No, I don't know what it is. She's, oh, I think, I don't know what I think, really. I don't know if she's just got lazier because we've had winter and less bike rides and there's just been less exercise in general, but there's not been like loads less, or like because she's had heats and obviously we couldn't do a great deal during those, or if she just can't be bothered once we've done a certain amount of bike riding. Maybe the excitement's worn off a bit for her. I can understand that feeling. Nice. No, sorry, it was genuine. Poorly phrased, says Woden. English is hard. No, it wasn't, you know, badly phrased at all. It's just sounded very like, hey, nice staircase, bro. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Like, well, why don't you like my staircase? It's more of my insecurity coming out there than your lack of languaging. Lack of correct Englishes. It's going to be a bit of an awkward one, this one, because there's a big hole in where someone's gone and chuffing big hole in where there. Bayek. I've almost finished ginormous cup of tea. There's not many teas left in it. Barely any at all. It's very weak tea today, though. I didn't give it long enough because I boiled the kettle too late after the countdown had started. Aaron 1 says, I think it would be very fun if you did more polls and stuff where people can win points and then put a limit to how many exercise redeems we can do per stream so they can max out the amount every stream. Wow, there is a limit on the exercise stuff. It's 2 per stream. And I think there's an hour gap in between or something. Cup of warm milk there, lol, says okay, kidding. Yeah, it's a good job I like warm milk, really, isn't it? Okay. Manage prediction. We're going to make a new prediction. Will I do a prediction thingy during this stream? Oh, hang on a minute. It's too many letters. There we go. Yes. No. Submission period. You have 5 minutes to get your predictions in. Let's do this. New build idea. Staircase under our end portal so you have a stairway to heaven. I don't think the end is supposed to be heaven. And if it is, whoever came up with that has got a really weird idea of what heaven's going to be like. If heaven for you is some awful void full of a like evil dragon and little boxes that go blah, 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 try and shoot you into the sky, then I think somebody needs to go and have a talk with somebody about about things. Techno Wolfie has had many messages deleted. Oh jeez. Oh dear. Oh no. Please add me. Add me on Minecraft, please. Please, Techno Wolfie. No, don't do it. Don't share your username and your gamer tag on live streams. It's not going to happen, mate. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. Jeez. Gilliana says, you weren't warned to do that. Oh, you were warned not to do that over on Groover's stream. Oh, man. Tano Wolfie. I mean, that's got to be a ban, isn't it? You got told one place and you came and did it here. Mitts, swing that hammer. Jesse B says, lol, I forgot. I can't participate. What can't you participate in, Jesse? Speaking of heaven, here's one of the angels. Bro, where'd you go? My archangel. I need you, bro. Done. Wow. Mitts banned Techno Wolfie. Oof. That might seem a bit harsh, but at the end of the day, they was told. I know they weren't told in my stream, but they were still told. So I don't feel any guilt over that one. I'm not, you know, I'm not an avid fan of swinging the banhammer.
Just subscribed.
For no reason.
Mr. No Tail.
I only like it to happen when it's absolutely necessary, and I think that was one of the occasions. Oh, in the poll thing, he says, Jesse B. The end is heaven for Enderman, says Doxer. It's not. You don't. I mean, if let's let's do imaginations of what heaven might be like if such a thing was to exist, and if you was to believe in it. If it was heaven's Enderman. No, Enderman's heaven. Surely, you wouldn't want heaven to be a place where people could just pop in and slaughter you all for your pearls. Jez! Jez! Making dreams come true, speaking of heaven.
5 subs.
Wow! Jez! 5 subs! Amazing! Psycho, Mining 101, Cal wants pizza, girliest mammy, Caster, Slice, if you're one of those people. Please give Jez a minute. Mr. Onion, I am mid-thanking people. Jeez. Mr. Onion there.
Just subscribed
now,
for 11
Stream
months.
Lady.
How's it going, Foxy?
Well, it was going, or I was going very well, and then like, Mr. Onion and Stream Lady came along and ruined it. Slaminski! Subscribing with Prime! Thank you very much, Slaminski. Thank you so much. I would make a joke about Jeff Bezos, but I'm pretty sure people are getting a bit fed up with that by now. Hands up in the chat if you're fed up of me talking about Jeff Bezos' money. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a few of you. Aaron 1, sick of me talking about Jeff Bezos' money. Oh, jeez. I like talking about Jeff Bezos' money. Has to be done, sadly, Mitts, if they don't follow the rules, says Griffin. Yeah. Coffee. Did I miss you, Coffee? Subscribed to tier 1 for 17 months. Sorry about that. I was too busy talking about getting rid of pain in the, you know, that person. Julian Michael says, maybe they respawn in your sim distance and they forgive you. Maybe. Everyone has their own views and opinions on whether heaven or whatever your religious beliefs are. We have to be respectful of each other's views. Exactly, Griffin. Which is one of the reasons, exactly one of the reasons why I don't share my beliefs and opinions online, because I don't think it's very inclusive to do so. So I'm more than happy to, you know, not talk about it in depth because I don't know enough about it, and I don't think you should have too much of a strong opinion on things you don't know enough about. But I'm more than happy to, like, talk about stuff in that sort of sense. Auntie Dizzy says, Jez on a sub hero alert. Indeed. Sylvester says, hey Foxy, are you working on new add-ons? Not at this particular moment in time. No. Right now, I'm doing my best to play catch up on lots of other things and not add-ons. Although I do need to play catch up on add-ons because a lot of my add-ons are very much out of date and they need fixing. It's just very unfortunate timing at the minute with school holidays and stuff like that. But I'm getting there. Slowly but surely, I am getting there. So watch this space. I'll be back on track very, very soon. So yeah. But no, I generally tend to work on add-ons if I've got a good idea or if I have a need that I need to fill. I mean, I've had that add-on requests thing on my Discord for ages, for if anyone's got a genuinely good idea for add-on. But I gotta be honest, I don't get many very good ideas for add-ons. Most of them are, can you do this, which is impossible to do, And then most of those I thought of, well, if I could do that, I would have done it already. But obviously you guys don't know that, so I don't hold that against anybody. But there's never any, not very often, something that's like, oh yeah, that's
quick,
amazing.
Come
What a
and
great
get Foxy Nuttail some water. I think he has just fainted from all of these gifted subscribers.
What's going on at the minute?
Slominski9 just gifted 20 subs.
Excuse me. Slominski 9. Slominski 9. 20. Slominski 9 has just gifted 20 subs. If your name is the alien Dr. Moo Man. It's me, Bird, James G. People in the list. JR2R. I can't even. Yeah, if you're one of those, please give huge many thanks to Slominski. And while Slominski's at it as well,
Milnsey cheered 100.
Global Rhino cheered 500 bits. Anti-Dizzy cheered 19 bits. And now Milsney is cheered 100 bits. So amazing. Which means we're now on a hype train that's at 211% on the level 5. Jeez. And add on that changes all of the music discs to banjo. So they're very actually useful. Oh, speaking of, I found something interesting today. That would be a resource pack, which is, you know, more than possible and easy to do, but I don't really like fiddle with resource pack stuff as much
Coffee
as I can. Oh my goodness.
76 cheered 1000. Good day, Mr. No Tail.
Good day, Mr. Coffee. You've all lost your minds. Coffee. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. 1,000 bits. Thank you. I mean, I say you've all lost your minds. It sounds like I'm being mean there, doesn't it? I'm sorry about that. I don't mean to sound mean. I'm just very confused and overwhelmed. Confused? Very confused. Clearly. Wow. Is it possible to change villagers in add-ons? Yes, it is, Aaron 1. It is indeed. What would you like to change them into? Fireflies? Monkeys? Aliens? An add-on that takes you to the Minecraft bug tracker. There's already a button for that in Minecraft. There's literally a button on the menu. Don't need add-on for that, mate. You're all crackers. I'm just gonna put that out there, okay? Please don't take offense. Woodcutter to get cheaper wooden stairs, says Aaron 1. Do you know what? You could easily make a stone cutter add-on that just added some more recipes in for the stone cutter to do that with wood. And in fact, I think I might do that because we often do like vanilla tweak style crafting stuff anyway. Like, what's it called? The different like fixing dyes and stuff. What I can't remember what it's called. Universal crafting. So that might not be a bad idea. Hang on a minute. Oh no, that's okay. That's fine. I seem to have got too many things in my pockets again. My pockets is full. But heck, I can't believe it. Stonecutter on wood, says Pickles. Yeah, but it's a saw. It's a saw, isn't it? It's a saw subject. Wow, that was rubbish. Will you make the add-on which counts the played hours for each player? I got one of them already. It's on here. Although I think this is on deaths at the minute. Yeah, it is. I haven't released it to the public though. I can't. I said I would look into that one. I've completely forgotten about that. I can't remember if that's one that's complicated or not. If it's complicated like player heads, then I'll be very reserved about releasing that because A, it'll be a conflicting one, and B, I'll get loads of people going, I can't do it. Which is fine, because I don't expect you to all be, like, add-on geniuses, but it's quite frustrating for Pickles. Having to do all that tech support on the Discord. Poor Pickles. Doesn't your armor stand mod do that? Says X-Wing, could you... Armor stand mod? What? Vertical slabs? No, that's not possible. You could kind of do vertical slabs with the experimental blocks things, possibly. Lofty says, hey folks in chat, I'm still very poorly, just dropping in to say hi, and I like Mr. Onion notification. Okay, fair enough. I hope you get better soon, Lofty. Doesn't, I've read that one. An add-on that renames cows to their proper name, Moose. What? Pickle says, not much to do on player heads. I'm not going to do it for them, says Pickles. Okay, fair enough. Oh, that counts the number of MC days in game, says Griffin. Yeah, that's different. Hours played is how many hours have been played per player. So you can see how many hours everyone's put in on the server, whereas the days in game is just fixed to, you know, how many days or ticks the server's been running for, basically. So it's not quite the same. No, we've just got to spam in a bunch of random blocks, make it look like we know what we're talking about here. There we go. Oh, I'm doing many good spamming here. Yeah, feels good. Get rid of all that rubbish there. Get rid of that rubbish. Oh dear. We've made a bit of hole in floor. Bah, yuck. Don't want to fall down that hole. Cranky. We'll get stuck. Glass stairs, says Arcade Kenny. Again, you could kind of do that with the experimental stuff. But bear in mind, the experimental stuff doesn't allow you to... Like, if you did the slabs and stairs with that, you'd have to have a different block for each stair variation. They wouldn't work like normal stairs where you can place them, like if you click at the top of the step, the one way round, and click at the bottom of the other, and they wouldn't be directional. It would just literally be... So you'd need like a million different variations, and you'd have to craft each variation individually and carry them all with you. So it's not an ideal solution, that one. It's not a good one. I wouldn't recommend something like that. Stairs or slabs with add-ons. It's possible, but it would be awful. So don't do it. Okay, good. Glad we had this talk. Glass slabs would be cool, says Moo Man. If that's what you're into, I guess. I don't know why. Glass slabs? I mean, I don't think you need glass slabs. Love says, what are you building? I'm working on just decorating around the Netherwart farm, Lusty. Crafting with coloured concrete, not the powder. Right. The ability to put two different flat slabs in the same block spaces, Wraith. No, that's completely and totally impossible. Cannot be done. Goes against the laws of everything that is Minecraft, that one. Can't be done. There is no way, not even an opportunity to do that in a janky way with add-ons. I mean, actually there is. Oh man, that would be awful. So you could... you could have a fake slab item that when you placed it, it technically placed an entity that looked like a slab, and the entities determined what slab it was sitting on, and then you would have like basically a whole library of slabs that were, or like double slabs that were all of the different variants. So you'd have to take every single type of slab that exists and make a block with them both way round. So you'd have two of each one. So let's say there's like dark oak slab and a stone slab, and you need that as just a fitted block texture ready, and then you could, so you'd need like, there'd be thousands of potential blocks that could come out of that you'd need to have them ready for, and then you would switch it out for the right one with that. So it's possible, but it wouldn't be good. I wouldn't recommend it. Not something I would be interested in making, because it would be laggy and unreliable, to say the least. Okay, that's all of those bits done. I'd like to see a better range of colours and hues with the building blocks and dice, says Griffin. Well, you could spend time adding way more blocks into the game if you really wanted to. Again, not something I'd be interested in doing. take forever. And generally speaking, I don't like making add-ons that fiddle with the mechanics of the main game. I don't mind vanilla tweaks ish to an extent, but I don't like adding in new blocks and items unless they're really essential or they don't really make a great deal of difference to the game. Sad owl noises, says Roth. Why? I'm late. Can you ever forgive me? No, not forgiven ever. That's it now, Roth. You're on the banned list. In fact, I'm surprised Mitz hasn't got rid of you already, to be honest with you. Can't believe you're late. What you been doing? Building Foxy Hotel teddies or something? Jeez. This may be a silly question, but what makes an add-on an add-on? I never muddled with anything other than vanilla, says Jamin. Well, that's a massively complex question. Mods, I'm sure you're aware of, for Java Edition, are somebody's basically hacked into the game or used a mod loader to hack into the game to either replace or add in new code that a programmer has created in order to do things with the mod, with the game. So a mod can literally do anything, if depending on how good you are at programming. So a mod is totally flexible because you're either overwriting core game files or you're adding new ones in. Add-ons are nothing to do with that. Add-ons are just tweaks to Bedrock Edition. Developers basically give you access to certain things, mainly entities, to be able to tweak and fiddle with and change the behaviors of. So there is more to it than that, and there's a lot of complicated stuff you can do, but when it comes down to it, that's the main sort of thing, is you can change how entities work in the world. And entities are basically mobs or things like armor stands and stuff like that. So that's really the limit of it, is there's not much you can do. You can't change how blocks function. You can't change game mechanics. You can't do things with coordinates or, you know, how the game generally functions unless you really know what you're doing with functions and scoreboards and stuff like that. And even then, it's still very, very limited. So it's almost more akin to what like data packs are for Java Edition. But even then, I think data packs in a lot of ways can be a lot more powerful than Bedrock Edition add-ons. Loki God of says, that's why we can't get add-ons like the better Nether and the better End mods. Yes, indeed. Quite so. Quite so, what. It's me, Bird, says, I made a Lucky Block add-on for my son. Spent ages trying to figure out how to make the block directional before I just gave up. Kind of glad to hear it wasn't just me doing something wrong. Yeah, no. No. Can't do it, mate. Sorry. Awkward add-ons and their limitations. You can get those mods. I have them, says... Oh, my goodness me. We're not starting this again, Wraith. Why no mossy cobblestones, says Arcade Kenny? Because sometimes less is more. You don't always need to completely fill out your build palette with every single type of block in the game that could go with it. Just, you know, it's sometimes just nicer and easier to go, I'm going to stick to these ones because that's all I need. Welcome, Rudel Mayer, says Roth. Pickles says, a way to turn off OPS for one night, crafting something or buying something from the random trader. I've had a few people asking me if I can do a way of turning off one player sleeping, but I don't think it's a good idea. Well, I guess it kind of is. It depends. If you turn off one player sleeping and somebody logs in and then decides they want to sleep, how do they know one player sleeping is turned off? Because when they go to get in a bed, they can't get messages like you do on Java Edition. You can get like chat messages while you're laid in bed, but on Bedrock that's not a thing. So they're just going to be confused as to why it's broken. And I think if an add-on or something is causing confusion for some players, I don't think it's a very good add-on. So I'm a bit reserved about doing that, to be honest with you. And I don't really understand the necessity for it, because the whole point of one player sleep is that it allows you to, you know, one player to sleep the night away. If you want to turn it off, surely the easiest thing to do is just to sort of speak to the people that are online and go, hey guys, look, I really need to do this thing. Can nobody sleep for the night? And yeah, someone will miss it, or they'll log in, they'll go to sleep, but that's just life. I know there's like the one scenario where I want to get that cat achievement. I can't get the cat achievement, but that's realistically the only thing it's blocking as far as I'm aware. Unless you're going to tell me something I don't know, which is more than likely. I play Java. I have come across some super weird data packs and mods, says Rudolph Mayer. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Java's got loads of cool stuff going for it because it's got a much more technical player base. Like when you were doing RTX of the beach hotel and Tiz kept sleeping the night away, says Mike on Switch. Yeah, it doesn't happen very often. And to be honest, it's quite funny. And like funny to look back on when it does happen. So I don't think anyone was getting upset or irritated. Not like actually. Actually. Foxy, no, not that type of actually. There we go. All my little cubby holes on this side are done. That'll do. Looks a bit weird, but it's fine. We haven't done another layer. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know whether to like do more of these going up or to... We should go and have a look at the furnace room because I did some interesting stuff with that. How's the new laptop behaving, says Arcade Kenny. I tell you what, Arcade Kenny, I cannot get over the difference. The difference between the Dell XPS 15 and that pile of junk that I had before. It's like chalk and cheese. It's amazing. I play Elden Ring on it. I've been on it for hours and hours. It's a pleasure to use. I never had any issues with it so far. It's fast, it's quick, it's responsive. The screen is gorgeous. And the best thing is, I can't get over how good the sound is on it. I was talk about this briefly on the podcast. That I don't know whether it's just really, really good sound design in Elden Ring, or if something like that would be good. Yeah, or if it's just really good speakers. But I genuinely feel like there's sound coming from all over the room, behind me, above me, everywhere with this thing. And I keep turning the speakers down, like, to low, because it's freaking me out. I'm playing Elden Ring, and I'm like, oh, I can hear something in the other room. And it's not. It's just the game, and it's incredible. So, yeah, really happy with it. The XPS Rage are really good from Dell, says Griffin. Yeah, it whistles a bit when it gets hot. But to be honest, playing Elden Ring on relatively low graphics settings, on a relatively low resolution, which is fine because it's on a, the screen's right in front of your face. You really can't tell much difference between that and having it on the TV in full 4K. I can't, at least anyway. And it's just, yeah, it's a pleasure. It's lovely. Oh dear, I'm inside a sea lantern. Mitt says, rotate owl face says yes at the start. What did I do? Ralph says, no one redeemed exercise rewards yet. Yeah, no, I did them. Someone did one press up one, so I just decided to do them all anyway. And that way, when people redeem them, I can say, ha, I've already done them. That'll show you all. I'd probably go with good quality speakers and internals from the XPS Rage, says Griffin. Well, funnily enough, it is one of the things that Linus Tech Tips do rave about, that laptop. It's the laptop they always compare all the other ones to in terms of the speakers, because they are just really good speakers. But, I mean, there's a difference between having speakers that have got a good, I guess, dynamic range and sound nice, and speakers that are just ridiculously, like... They're so small, but I've got the volume on like 14% and I feel like I'm inside the game. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. I don't know if it's got some weird 3D sound thing going on with it or what, but it's crazy. It really is. So yes, very, very happy with laptop. Very glad that I decided to get a new laptop and not just pocket the money. And considering it was the same price, the exact same price I really do feel like I've won on this situation. I mean, it's got 32 gigabytes less RAM than the other one, and the graphics card is technically not as good, but it feels much better and it runs much better, so I guess it doesn't matter at the end of the day. And it looks nicer. It just looks really good. Rudemeyer says, I don't play on Bedrock, but I've heard that if you have purchased either Bedrock or Java, you will soon get the other for free after migration finishes. Yeah, they're doing that again. They did that for a while to try and get people across from Java to Bedrock. But now they're going to be opening that up again very soon. Foxy, thanks for the skin packs. I found one that works with my idea of a character. With my idea of my character, says Gary. You're welcome. Dragonman says, do a push-up. I've already done them all. Haha. I'll show you. Do a sit-up. I've already done them all. Haha. I did 16 of each. Haha. You can't get me now. I got freedom on my side. I think maybe I want to go a block higher with that, possibly. How many did I do down there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I do. Yep. Yep. Oh, I should get some scaffolding, really, rather than keep wasting rockets. But will I? Probably not. Probable's not. Probable snot? No, I didn't say snot. Did you see the shulker of harming potions left at your Guardian farm, says Loki of God? No, I haven't been there for a while. I haven't recorded any videos. I've got like 5 shulkers of harming potions from Zloy anyway, so don't actually need any. And the machine's got loads in the back. I just haven't fixed it and put them in the front yet. So I'm not short of harming potions. Griffin says, bought Java when it came out, and I remember getting a notification from Minecraft about a free copy of Bedrock, so I made the migration across. Yeah, I migrated the account only because they kept badgering me about it, and I just thought, oh, okay, I'm going to have to do it at some point or other. I mean, it doesn't make any difference, really. The thing that I find well frustrating is just how long it takes Microsoft accounts to log themselves in. It's so irritating. Like before, you launch the old Java launcher, and you're in. You play Minecraft. You don't have to keep logging in. But now it's like 4 hours to... You click on sign in, and it's like, oh, just making sure it's you. And then later on, it's you, let's go. And then it's picked the wrong account, so you got to log out and then log in again with the right... Oh, it's so frustrating. No thanks. Plus, bruh, give me old Minecraft login, please. Plus, bruh. Be careful when you do things like Redstone are vastly different between Bedrock and Java. Says, I'll reply to the Diamond Fairy. Looking forward to getting on Java. Jeez. The Diamond Fairy's not real, Rudolmeyer. Thank you very much for talking to them, but they're not real. So, yeah, you're wasting your breath. You're wasting your breath. They are just literally a figment of your imagination. They don't exist, and if you ignore them, they will go away. I think Dadcraft said there were about 2 or 3 in a small chest for potions at the Guardian farm. Oh, okay. Pickles says the Diamond Fairy is already banned on the Java server. Oh, good. I'm glad about that, Pickles. But I know it sounds weird. How can you ban something that doesn't really exist anyway? But you know, just it's precautions at the end of the day. Precautions, just in case. That's why I always wear garlic around my neck, just in case. Not because of the Diamond Fairy, obviously. Diamond Fairy's not going to bite me in the middle of the night and, you know, turn me into a fish. That's what vampires doing, isn't it? Or, you know, set up a command block that teleports him into the void every 20 seconds. Didn't I do that on Super X that one time? That was fun. That showed him. You did, says Mr. Balrog. I know. But how can you teleport something into the void that doesn't exist, though? That's the question. It's the question on everybody's mind. How's that possible? And the answer is, it just is, okay? Don't question it, it just is. What a legend, lol, says Griffin AT. Indeed. Not a fish, a toad, says Look at the... Oh, sorry, I got it wrong. Sorry, my bad. I will strive to do better in future. Can't guarantee anything. But I'll do my cotton picking best. Huh. I appear to have made a slight boo-boo here. No, I haven't. I have. This corner's wonky, but it's fine. It'll have to be like this because of the stairs. GM's here. Hey, GM, my friends, says Lofty. Hello, everyone. Just got here. Hey, GM, how's it going? What's going on? What's happening? Having a good time? Enjoying your day? I hope so. That'd be nice. Okay, we are almost there with layer 2. This is excellent news. It's only going to take us a fortnight to get the rest of this thing done. Sylvester says, would you make a dedicated server or would you pay for one if you wanted to play with some friends? Well, okay, let's assume that I don't know much about making dedicated servers, then I would probably pay for one, because if you don't know much about servers, I always recommend not trying to make one because it's a bad idea if you don't know about security and port forwarding, because it's very dangerous opening your computer up to the public. However, if you're confident with those sorts of things, I would definitely say run your own because it's really easy to do. However, as a partner of Nodecraft, I don't need to worry about that anymore because I get my servers for free. So there. Got no server worries anymore, bro. And apart from the fact that they kicked me out at the beginning of live streams, they work perfectly. That's my own fault. That's my settings, okay? Don't blame them. It's all good. Wow, Mitts. Bitter Mitts says, let's assume he'd want to play with friends. Wow. Jeez. No wonder I don't when you got that sort of attitude. Jeez. Wow. That was really catty, Nits. I suppose you are Mitty cats, so yeah, I'll let you off. Good one, Mitts, says Lofty. Wow, don't encourage her, Lofty. Don't encourage her. And a bullying. Oh, jeez, that's the wrong block. I didn't want to do that. He did admit nearly as much on the podcast. Yeah. It's not... It's easy to take those words and misconstrue them in a lot of ways. It's not that I don't like playing with friends. It's just that I don't like Minecraft anymore because I do it all the time. I like Minecraft. Obviously, it's my favourite game. Otherwise, I wouldn't keep doing this. But it's not a game I want to play for fun. It's a game I enjoy making content for. I enjoy it in a way that's not just, ooh, look, Minecraft, it's fun. I enjoy seeing what I can do in order to create content for other people. I don't enjoy it as a game anymore. I enjoy it as a tool. So, you're a tool, did you say? Yes, I'm a tool. All right, jeez. I knew that was coming. I got in there before all of you. So, yeah. So there, okay? So shut your faces. I would love to play other games with friends if I ever had time. And I know what you're all thinking. Well, you just spent the last week playing Elden Ring and spent ages playing Pokemon before that. Well, I did, but I was on holiday both of those 2 times. So I had time to put into it. That doesn't happen very often for me. Okay? Jeez. If I was on holiday every week... Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, join my Patreon. Then I could play with you all the time. Hi, Foxy. I'll add you as a friend on Bedrock, says Uzi Crescent. Oh, thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Lofty says, why not you tease Mitch? She's getting you back. I'm only kidding, Lofty. Mitch can tease me all she wants. She knows she can, which is why she does. That wasn't a blames, by the way. Jeez, don't even go there. Don't even go there. That was not a blames, okay? Not allowed. Fake blames. Fake blames. I'm a tool. So many quotes for no context, says Roth. Jeez. Preemptive self-deprecations, Mr. Balrog, yes. Indeed. Just Viking Moose says, I would love to play Minecraft with friends, but you have to have friends to play with friends. Indeed, and friends you like as well. That's, you know, it's really difficult, isn't it? It's all right having friends, but ones that you actually like, oh man, it's just so tricky. When you're an antisocial wombat like me, you don't... You don't want to have loads of friends asking you to play games all the time. You want to just sit and fester at home doing nothing in particular and enjoying yourself on your own. I keep picking up 3 to 4 stacks every time I'm on, says Mr. Balrog. I don't know what that was all about. Who's your Crescent? Is also asking... Look, oh, jeez. Who's your Crescent? I'm just going to point out to you that somebody here today has already been banned from trying to spread their username and stuff around. Now, that's not necessarily the reason they were banned. The reason they were banned is actually because they were already told in someone else's live stream before they got to mine not to do that. So I'm just giving you a warning now that you've been asked politely not to, you know, be sharing your username in the chat because it's probably not appropriate. Your gamer tag basically, and you know, asking people to play with you. So if you do it again, I'm just letting you know, someone else has already been banned for it today. It's permanent. It could happen to you. New Minecraft merch. I'm a tall diamond pickaxe shirt. Wow, that's actually a really good idea. That's a really good idea. Write that down. Mitts. Mitts, write that down. We need to steal it. Who wrote that? Delete them. Make sure it disappears. We don't ever want to hear from them again. Ban them. Oh, it's Wraith. Yeah, we'll ban Wraith. It's fine. Ruff's rotated Hellface. Fox's new character, the antidotal wombat. Yep. GM says, friends that you can actually like who in turn actually like you and actually like playing Minecraft. The pool's getting thin. It is. I have got like real life friends, believe it or not, for being an antisocial wombat. You wouldn't have thought so, would you? But they don't like Minecraft. They're not gamers. They don't want to play Minecraft with me. So, you know, it's not going to happen. And Mitz is there going, I'll play Minecraft with you. I want to play Valhalla with you as well. I'm not just, yeah. You're a different type of friend, Mitz. I'm only kidding. Jeez. Stop taking everything so personally all the time, everybody. It's a joke. Wow. Talk about digging a hole, mate. Jeez. You should do the shirt idea, but the most useless tool may be fungus on a stick. Wow. Wow. Why does everyone hate Striders so much? I love Striders. I think they're great. Why don't I have them running about my base, you might be asking? That is a good point. I think we should. I think we should go and rescue a family of Striders and just have them at home, standing there shivering. Chat Slack says, sure, you say it's a joke, but we know the truth. Shh, Slack. Nobody knows. I'm doing all right at covering it all up, mate. Don't come and make it worse. Also, hello, Slack. How you doing, bud? Welcome to the live stream. Those Striders cause lags, says Chewbacca. Never. Blue Block says, oh, I read that one. Lofty says, Mr. Balrog, you will get more if I'm in game. I'm hoping to get back and play when I've been poorly. I've been there for those 3 a.m. calls, is Slack. Hey, you. Shh. Shh. There's no such thing as 3 a.m. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, my goodness me.
Oh, my goodness. Someone has just subscribed for 10 months? That's like a whole year.
It is not a whole year. A whole year is 12 months, you idiot.
Whole year.
Mitz just gifted a sub to Slack. Shut up, stream lady. Gifted a sub to Slack. This is amazing. Thank you very much, Mitz. Thank you very, very much. It's very generous of you, considering how mean I've just been to you. Roth says, got many Striders at Owl Towers. Well, I'm just going to put this out there. As much as I don't like being pranked, okay, if I happen to log in maybe sometime next week to record my next video on Truly Bedrock, if my base just happened to be full of Striders, I don't think it would be a problem. I don't think I'd be upset about it. I'm just going to say that. If anyone from Truly Bedrock's listening, this is because I can't be bothered to do it myself, and hopefully they'll think that it's funny pranking me, and then I get them to do all the hard work. I mean, it would be terrible. What a prank to do on me. I wouldn't know how to react, but it's okay. It wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't hold it against you. It'd be fine. I'd put up with it if you did that. And also, if you happen to prank me by leaving me like loads and loads of diamonds, oh man, oh, could you imagine? Good idea. Good idea, Slack. You definitely want to prank me in this way. I can feel you wanting to prank me by leaving me loads and loads of Striders and diamonds. Aaron 1 says, fungus on a stick actually does have a use. Actually. I have been working too much to play recently. Working as we speak, says Mr. Balrog. That sucks. GM says, my wife actually rides Striders, keeps them leashed in the nether for me. I've never ridden a Strider, ever. The word of the day is actually. Actually, Foxy No Tail. Can you please prank me with what I want? Haha. Okay, Kenny, yes. Exactly. You're onto this. I see you're all slowly figuring it out and realising what genius idea this is. Oh, Lofty, I really hate Striders. If my base happened to be full of them, that'd be awful. Oh, I'll show him. That'll get him. I'm going to fill his face full of Striders. Oh, no, don't do it, Lofty. It'd be awful. Please don't. Do it. You want mud? Got you, says Slack. No, I don't want mud. Especially the new mud. No, hands up in the chat if you like the new mud from the betas, from Minecraft 1.19, the wild update. Have you seen the mud? Do you like it? Speaking of mud, remind me, peeps. I want to finish this stream, not now, when we're getting close to finishing, but I want to finish it in 1.19 beta. Because there's something funny I want to show you with the goat horn that I didn't realise until today, and I think you'll like it. And also we can have a look at the new mud as well while we're there. Speaking of new mud, I did that prediction earlier. The prediction was, will I do a prediction by the end of the stream? And interestingly enough, by the very fact that I did a prediction at the beginning of the stream, I have done a prediction by the end of the stream, which means I can do the prediction result if I can find the prediction. Manage prediction. 76% of people said yes. 14.7 thousand Foxy coins are on the line here. 24% of people said no, I won't do one by the end of the stream. Unfortunately, I did by the very fact of doing it. 24% of you clearly not very smart. The prediction result is yes. You're welcome. Who won from that then? Look at the sun, and 20 others got a total of 19,278 Foxy coins. Jeez, you're welcome. Ruff says, I filled your base on the friend server with Lemon Sheep as a prank, but you never came back. Yeah, see, I wouldn't have found that good, Ruff. I wouldn't have enjoyed that. I'd have found that highly irritating. No offense to you and your yellow sheep, but I think the joke wore thin about a week after you started it. It's certainly not so entertaining several years later. So no. I'm really sorry to say, Rob, but the yellow sheep gag seems to have had its day. It might be time to move on to a new type of gag, a new sheep's gag. Maybe you could move on to a different colour of sheep, or maybe try something a little bit more original. I'm nothing if not persistent. Well, that's true. You are very persistent. I'll give you that. How to really hammer home a joke. Well, they're not laughing yet, so I'm going to keep pushing it. Keep pushing it until they're laughing. And one day... That them down sheep, says Lofty. Why are prediction closed in some countries, says Aaron One? No idea. Ask Twitch. I imagine it's something to do with the laws of the countries. I've no idea. I think it's akin to gambling, even though there's no monetary value assigned to the actual coins. So I think it's probably to do with that. Probably some strict old gambling rules from various countries, I would imagine. Imagine. That's not what I said. There's going to be a slight problem here. I have to do this bit a block out, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good, peeps. Just have a bit of a wonky wall here. No one will even notice. You mean my points are worthless, says Chewbacca? Well, it depends whether you associate them with any worth to whether they're worthless. If you find a use for them, then I guess they become not worthless. If they don't have a use, then they're, yeah, pretty worthless. I think they've got a use, though. Be reet lol, says Griffin. Exactly. Exactly. It will be reet. Thank you for the goat scream. Very much appreciated. Everything's made up and points don't matter, says no names left. Yeah. Okay. Right. Prediction. We're going to do another one. What? Will I go into the 1.19 beta before the end? Oh, I've run out of spaces again. Yes. No. You've got 10 minutes this time. 10 minutes to vote, to get your coins on the line and spend money that's not real money. Yeah. Spend those fake monies. Everybody likes spending fake money. Good news, with every purchase of the Dacia, well, currently it's called Dacia according to the advert. It's definitely not a Dacia. I don't think the people at Dacia know how to even pronounce their own car's name. But according to what Wraith says, good news, with every purchase of the Dacia Sandero, you get a new I'm a Tool t-shirt. Wow, that's good news. Have they started copying my merch designs? Jeez. I'm a Tool and a picture of a Dacia Sandero driver. Not got quite the same ring to it, has it? They're not an iron pickaxe. No, I know. I don't understand it either, mate. Don't make any sense. How can they be a tool? Can't see the poll on console, says Chili on Minecraft. That's rubbish, isn't it? Consoles be like, bruh, not giving you all the access to everything you want, mate, because I'm a console. You're a what? Not heard that one before, but spot on, says Griffin80. I need more spruce sticks and... Oh, I got slabs. Oh, I got loads of them. Not slabs, what are they called? Trapdoors. That's what I said. Why don't you listen to me? Mini. Mini. Nice. Don't go to 1.19 just to be evil to us all, says Aaron. Yeah, well, you never know now. Depends. I get to choose now. Your points are in my hands. I can look at how many are going each way and decide to be kind or decide to be mean, depending on the majority. And I don't know whether I'm in a mean or a kind mood.
Hey, look! Someone just subscribed for 2 months in a row. Look!
All right, big chicken.
Loshi_ just subscribed for 2 months. Finally
Yay!
catching another stream, live for a change. Laughing face, hey.
Loshi has just subscribed for 2 months with Amazon Prime. This is good news. Thank you very much, Loshi. Appreciate it. Thank you for your subscription. There's a hole here. By heck, I nearly fell down that hole. It would have been certain death all that way down there. By heck. Crikey. Gotta be careful. Thank you for following Flockerbocker. I read your name out because it's a funny name. That's my real name. Well, it's still funny. I'm leaving. I'm unfollowing. Bully. Oh, that's just a funny name, mate. Jeez. Sorry. Didn't mean to be rude. No joke. Bezos money, says Aaron 1. Is your Apple Music working properly, says RK Kenny. Yes, RK Kenny. What I've done is I've realised that if I log out of it, it's not working on iTunes. iTunes still will just not work at all. It's decided no. iTunes is like, no, I don't like you anymore. So what I do is I open a web browser. I have to log out of my Apple Music account and then log back in again at the beginning of every single stream. And the good thing is that Apple are very much like Microsoft in their irritating way of confirming who you are. And the other really annoying thing is they show you your username space first, or your email address slot, and then you have to click like the little arrow to say that you've filled that in, and then it's like, then it asks you for your password. And I just fill them both in first and then click OK. Why do I have to go through this process of one then the other? It's so annoying. So yeah, it's just yet another irritation and pointless waste of my time that I have to do at the beginning of every single stream just to play music. Jeez. Thanks, real life. You suck, mate. How rude. It's a true story. Put one of them there. Put one of them there. I had that sea lantern. Don't want people looking at that. Thinking they can just pinch it. Foxy, 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 how's your day? Says Stitch Fix. It's going really well, actually. I did mention earlier that I'm a little bit frustrated, but that's only because there's a lot of things I wanted to do today, and it's one of those days where you've got plenty of time, but it just runs away from you. I've been as productive as I possibly can be, but yet I've got almost nothing achieved from what I planned on achieving. So slightly frustrating, but it's still been a very good day. I've had a very nice day. Thank you very much for asking. It has to determine if the account is a personal, school or work account that may be using a federation, says Look at the Sun. It can do that after I've put my password in. It doesn't need to ask for my username first and then ask for my password, because regardless of which one of those things it is, I'm still going to have to enter a password. So that's not an answer. It's totally stupid. Sorry, Look at the Sun, but it is. I wanted to do as well, but migraine has me in, says Stitch Fix. That sucks. Flockerbocker says, I love your YouTube content, and I'm happy I found this channel. I'm happy you found it as well. Thank you very much for popping along. No Names Left says, there is a lot more. There's a lot I want to do too, but I'm at work. Oh, yeah, that's rubbish. When you've got stuff you want to do and you're at work. Oh, man. Work's so mean. Work is awful, isn't it? Just why? Why did we invent this lifestyle for ourselves where we have to work? You know, why? If everything was free, then no one would have to work. It'd be loads better. Wouldn't that be nice? But no. Society was like, these people are having far too much of a nice time just being at home doing nothing. We're going to have to change this. If we're going to have rich people in the world like Jeff Bezos, we're not going to do that by people sitting at home and having everything for free. We need to create a society of working people so that we can exploit them for even more money. True story. I ask myself that question every day, says Fervent Sport. It's frustrating, isn't it? It's frustrating asking yourself the same question every day and wondering, why do I still not know the answer? Every day I ask myself that question. I still don't know. Is it just one of those things? Am I just a complete moron? The answer is probably yes, let's be honest. Ralph says, there's a lot I wanted to do today, but I have children. Oof. Yeah, children. The banes of most of our existences. Let's be honest, when we had them, we had all these good ideas of what these children would be able to do for us. You know, oh, that's, you know, there's my washer-upper. That's what child A. That's going to be useful for that one. This one's going to keep the garden nice and clean. This one's going to be really good at washing up and tidying. But no, yet again, alas, they let us down with their lazy bone idleness. I mean, my friend had a baby the other day. It's 3 months old. You'd be like, yeah, you should easily easily be in there doing the washing up or at least the cleaning by now. And all it does, it just screams. Screams the whole time. Complete waste of space. Don't know why they bothered having one. What's the point? What's the point in expanding our family line if we can't get them to do things for us? I'm only joking, by the way. My friend hasn't really had a baby. I don't have any friends. You've got to have friends that have had babies. My cat's the same to Screwlicious. You got your cat because you want... you assuming you get it to work for you? I mean, fair enough thinking that children might be, you know, the next generation of workers, but I don't think anyone's ever had any ideas of that their cat's suddenly gonna go... I mean, unless you got one of them really fluffy ones and you thought this would make a good dishcloth. I mean, I can imagine a cat being useful in that particular scenario. But I don't think cats are useful as, you know, cats are useless, let's be honest. They don't do anything. They're so useless. At least you see, some dogs take out the recycling, don't they? Yeah, some dogs are useful. Or they'll herd sheep, you know, they're useful dogs. Your lip sync has gone way off, or just me, says Roth. Just refresh, Roth. I'm sure it has. It's probably totally broken. There's been a bit of lag today. Screwlicious says he should be good for cuteness and cuddles, but that he's just judgy and scratchy. Oh wow, okay. I got a cat to cuddle because I feel lonely, but my cat just bullies me. Great. Yeah, you should have got a dog. Should have got a dog. Dogs don't care. Dogs are just like, oh, look, you want to speak to me? I want to speak to you as well. Oh, you're my best friend. I love you. Nelly was so happy today. Me and Slack were recording the podcast earlier, and we were only recording for just over a couple of hours, so maybe like 2.5 hours in total. And Nelly was fine. She's got the whole run of the house. The only room that was closed was the one I was in, which was my office. She didn't need anything. She'd been out for a walk. She'd eaten, but she was so over the moon to see me when I came out of the office. She was literally howling, waggling her tail, and she was over the moon to see me just because she'd not seen me for like 2 hours. It was ridiculous. We were in the same house. She could hear me. It's not like I'd gone anywhere. You don't get that from cats. Cats are better than dogs and less work, says Aaron 1. I'm afraid me and you can fall out and carry on with that opinion. I mean, we don't have to share an opinion, but on that one, you're totally wrong. Impossible. Jen's here saying hello. Hello, Jen. Can leave my cat at home for long trips and they won't eat my furniture or need boarding, says Stitch Fix. Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah, Refresh fixed it, says Rolf. Excellent. Charlie, too cool, says dogs can have jobs. My boy, has my dog been fooling me? Yeah, loads of dogs are useful. You got working dogs, guide dogs, sniffer dogs, guard dogs, sheep dogs. You got dogs that help in like stressful situations. There's dogs that go around hospitals and they're just there to be petted and stroked to make people feel better. The dogs have got loads of jobs. You don't see other pets, and they like it too. They want to do it. No, you don't. What other animals have got jobs? Dolphins, maybe. Some birds, not very many. Budgies used to have a job. They didn't normally end up dying of old age, though. I'm way too amused by upside down foxes, says Wire Guy. Hello, Wire Guy. GM says, my neighbour's cat is solid black and hangs out at my house all the time, even though I don't feed it. Is this an omen? Maybe. Cancer dogs to Stitch Fix. I think that's possibly a thing. Why so Dave says, my cat moved out. Neighbour kept feeding him and now he won't come home. Oh, well. He's done you a favour, your neighbour. Dextreme DNA says, I don't know how or why, but my dog would get so excited she would bend halfway, shaking her tail and look at me like she was smiling. Yeah, absolutely. Jamming girly tomboy says, I wish I had a dog, but I need to move on to another apartment first. Yeah, fair enough. Dogs have held rank in the military, says Mike on Switch. There you go. Parrots perform, says Gemfire. Yeah. Hamster does tax returns, says Rolf. I think you might have to have your tax returns addressed at some point. Stitch Fix says, I think they bring cats to nursing homes to be pet. Oh, cats just leave holes in everything. They just scratch you for no reason. You'll be stroking a cat and it'll just decide it doesn't like it anymore. Rather than getting off your knee and just going away, it attacks you, bites you, and then clears off. Dogs are like small children and cats are like grumpy teenagers, says Griffin. No, racing dogs are straight out, says I the Night. Get a fish even easier, is why so Dave. No, fish are hard. Fish tanks get really gross really quickly, and they're an absolute pain to clean out. Fish are not easy pets to have at all. Fish are awkward little blighters. Why, so Dave says outside pond. Outside pond still gets filled with algae and creatures and things it shouldn't have. It's not a no maintenance thing. You can get some low maintenance like natural ponds, I guess, but if you keep fish in there, you need to do some maintenance to enable the fish to have the environment they need to survive. There are a few cities in America that have dogs as mares, says Wraith. I don't believe that. I'm sorry. I don't believe that there's dogs as mares anywhere. I'm living on a farm, and that cat is a master hunter. Fish don't last with me, says Mitch. No, me neither. No rats, says Aaron. Rats are really nice pets. Nothing beats dogs for true love, says Arcade Kenny. Yep, I couldn't agree more. Right, we are 1.5 hours into this. I am fed up of placing these side bits, so I want to just stick a roof on this. I don't want to do another level of it. I can't be bothered. So how are we going to do the roof on here? We're not quite high enough yet. Really, we need to do another level. I don't want to do another level. We're going to have to do another level, aren't we? Jeez. Great. Just like Frost is. What? They're great. Jeez. Don't you get it? Oh, speaking of Netherwart, while we're here, peeps, we ought to actually run the farm. I think it's all grown. See how many we get out of it. Let's do this. Let's run the farm. Let's fill that up so see how many we get. You ready? Do a curved roof, says Aaron 1. Nah. That sounds like way too much effort for a lazy live stream like today. Totally lazy live stream today because I've been busy all day. Elected a golden retriever named Max as mayor for life in August 2014. 7-year-old Duke the dog won an election and became the first new mayor of Cormorant, Minnesota. Well, no offense to anybody that lives there, but clearly somebody needs to go in and maybe, you know, sort things out. A dog can't win an election. It can't. You can't have a dog running as a mayor of anything because the dog's got an owner. So it's the owner who's in charge. The dog doesn't have policy or an agenda. The dog doesn't care. Oh, what absolute nonsense. What absolute nonsense. If that's true, which I don't want to believe it is, but I kind of do, then I think people need to have a word with that particular town and get it sorted out because that's just wrong. So wrong. Here we go. Oh, please don't be real, creeper.
GM
oh my
Red
goodness.
Just subscribed.
Thank you, Extreme. I thought that was real for a second. All of the sugarcane, the red little blobby sugarcane that we've got, this red blobby sugarcane here, has been washed out. Thank you very much for your subscription with Prime for 19 months, GM. None of it got stuck on the sides. That's good to see. Yep, none of it got stuck there. That's good. None of it got stuck there. That's good. And none of it got stuck up here, which is really good because, I mean, if it got stuck up there, we'd have real problems. So, yeah, none got stuck anywhere at all. Worked out perfectly. Let's find out how much we're going to get. I thought we were going to get a good, like, 12 stacks from that, but I've got my doubts now. Fire hydrants started to appear everywhere, says Mike on Switch, yeah. Should have a decent amount as the area has been loaded constantly, says Griffin. Yeah. You wouldn't want a bomb disposal dog as a retriever, says Griffin. No, you wouldn't. A dog can run as mayor. It can be president. Snoop Dogg 2024. That's not a real dog. It's just a person with dog in their name. It's not the same. I think you must live in Minnesota. I think one of these confused people that hires dogs to be president. Who should we have as president of here then? What's your dog like at running the country? Oh, yeah, pretty good. He's done it before. No, but I reckon he'd be brilliant. He's a really good dog. Oh, all right, then. We'll have him then. Has he got a suit? No. I can get him. I'll get him a suit. It'll be easy. We'll sort that out. No problem, mate. The world's gone mad. The world's gone absolutely mad. A dog could be a scientist, a Labrador. A Labrador, says YSO Dave. Oh my goodness. Harvest them with fortune and use the water to collect them, says Aaron 1. That's totally pointless. Aaron 1. If I'm going to fortune them, there's no point in then coming away and getting the water to wash them away. I might as well just pick them up while I'm fortuning them. No, this is a water flush farm system. I'm not going to fortune them. It doesn't need to be 10,000% efficient. It can just give me as much netherwart as it creates. Okay? I know there's a way I can get more. I know there is. But the thing is, I built this because I don't want to go round with fortune in it. I want to press a button and all of my netherwart come out the other end, okay? Simple, easy, nice farm that requires very little maintenance or effort. Yes, I've got to plant it still, but other than that, it's pretty simple. So no, I'm not doing the stupid idea. Fortune, whatever next. I don't actually think you get that much more for fortune in them anyway. You probably do. But when I tried it the other day, I don't feel like I got much more. I don't see why a dog would be worse than a cat, says Sunny Wolf. What? There wasn't a town... Wasn't there a town that elected a cat as a mayor? That went... Oh my goodness me. There's no wonder. There's all the problems that we have in the world, is there? If people are electing cats and dogs to run towns. Yes, but you complained about not getting 12 stacks, and we can't stop. Use the farm, so use it to flush them away. I'm not complaining. It was just I just said it. It wasn't a complaint. I was saying I thought I would get about 12 stacks out of this, but I don't think I will. But it doesn't matter if I don't. It's not the end of the world. Because, oh, there's more there. I can run it more than once, you see. I can put more in and then run it again another time. It's fine. Has it all gone through? Oh, look. 12 stacks, almost. So I got as much as I thought it would anyway. So it's all good. It's all good. Now I just put 4 back in. And I walk home with 9. Or 8 and a bit. Now we just got to plant it all again. Which is nice and easy. It takes no time at all. And you don't accidentally flip all of the trapdoors by mistake. It's best to start at the back though. Otherwise it does become slightly tricky. Ah, okay, never mind then, says Aaron. Cats and dogs running for office, mass hysteria, says Wraith. I think we need to move the conversation on from cats and dogs being, you know, in charge of things now, because it's genuinely making me quite sad that this is a real thing and that there are people stupid enough in the world to, like, on majority, actually vote them in, you know? How can that be? How can there be a majority of people that are like, yes, we want a dog as a mayor? It's gotta be a joke thing. There's gotta be some like inside joke thing. The dog's the spokesperson, but realistically everybody knows that there's like the actual person behind it maybe. I can't believe anyone's genuinely going, yeah, I think that dog would be a good mayor. Yeah, I think he'd do a good job, won't he? As long as you gave him plenty of bones and lots of naps, he'd be... I can't imagine the city's going to be a much better place once we got that dog in charge. Probably just for publicity, says No Names Left. Yeah, exactly. Come and move to this weird town in Minnesota because we got a dog as a mayor. What more do you want out of life? Dog lovers unite. Because dogs are more loyal than politicians, lol, says RKK. Oh, trustworthy. That was the spin on it, was it? Yes, you can trust us because we've got a dog in charge. I mean, it could be there other options with that bad, says then that's true. Yeah, we haven't actually thought about what other options. That must, you know, if you were up against that dog, if you were in the running for mayor and you were up against a dog, how bad would you feel when the results are out and you're like, the dog what? The dog won? What? Oh, you'd be devastated, wouldn't you? Oh my goodness, I didn't even think about that. Oh jeez, how deflated. Oh man, oh that'd be the worst thing ever. How did you do in the elections, darling? Don't ask. Why did Gary win? No, it wasn't Gary, love. Was it Michael? Did Michael get in? No, it wasn't Michael either. No. Oh, okay. Was it Sally? Sally Ann? Did she get in? No, it wasn't Sally. Oh, I can't think who else was left. It was the dog. The dog. The dog? No. I can't cope with it. Lord Bucket in his head is UK equivalents, is why I said I'm lost now. I'm lost. They just vote them in as tradition. No real power, if I remember correctly. Oh, is it one of those situations where it's just a name? It's just a name, but they don't actually do anything. Okay, well that's slightly less of an issue, but still. Doesn't that just say that this tradition is probably rather useless and stupid now? Perhaps we should move on from it, rather than, hey, let's keep this tradition going. Next year we're having a goldfish. Oh, geez. Stop placing sea lanterns. True Pat says, hello, Fox in chat. Hello, True Pat. Can you save us from this madness? Come and give us something that's not dogs getting mare to talk about. I'm falling down hole now. What made you fall down that giant hole? Oh, it was talking about dogs being mare that sort of threw me. I want to go back up, please. Thank you. Thank you. Jeez. Chili on Minecraft saying, then again, dogs are smarter than most humans. No, I'm going to correct you there. Dogs are smarter than people that live in that town of Minnesota. Right, let's move on. No more talking about dogs, okay? No more dogs and cats. Moving on. Something else. I can't cope with it anymore. I can't do it. Okay? I'm putting my foot down. I'm saying no. You have to respect my wishes. Don't have to do anything. Okay, you don't have to, but I'd rather you did. Please. Jeez. GM says, there are some... Oh, I'm not doing it. Nope. No, I'm not reading it, GM. I know it's probably slightly different subject, but it says dogs in it, so I'm not doing it. No. No, you can take your dogs and you can flush them down the toilet. You loved dogs a minute ago. Well, I do. I still love dogs, but it's just got ridiculous. It's got totally ridiculous. So I'm not doing it. Okay? Good. We could just go to 1.19 and talk about mods. There's no names left. I think it's almost time. It is almost time. How did the prediction go, by the way? What did we get on there? 97% of people said yes, we're going to go into the 1.9 beta before the end. 63.3 thousand channel points on the line. Now, what you got to remember, peeps, what you got to remember is that you guys always use those smelly channel points to make me do lots of exercise, and I don't always appreciate that. So this could be a massive ruse for me to just get out of doing exercise on stream for a while. Will I now just not go into the beta at the end? Maybe there's a problem. Maybe my internet cuts out and we never make it. Only time will tell. Thank you for the sheep scream. Don't go there, says Aaron 1. Hi, Foxy. How much has Minecraft changed for you when you started, says Rex888. What changed for me? What, like how much has the game been updated and developed since I started playing Minecraft, or how much does it change in terms of how I enjoy it? What's the? Sorry if that. Yeah. What do you mean? What the? What? Pardon? Oops, I accidentally pressed the restart option on the router, says Griffin. Oh dear, the stream just randomly, weirdly ended without me doing anything. Oh, jeez. Oh, sorry, guys. Next time, eh? Next time. Oops. Me and my big fat sausage fingers accidentally pressed end stream and then clicked the confirm OK button and then clicked are you sure, confirm yes, and then click the are you definitely 100% sure you want to end this stream while the stream's still going and click yes again. All of those on 100% on accident. I'm so sorry. It wasn't... Ah! It was a big hole. Wasn't my fault. Mitt says I can just refund points if you don't want to do that then. No, no. No, Miz. Don't take this away from me. I got power over the stream points for once. Jeez. Mr. Balrog says, since I can't gamble, I will just have the point. I'll still have to keep the points to keep you exercising. Mr. Balrog, my nemesis. Busted, redeemed, do a push-up. I already done them. I did them all at the beginning of the stream. I filled it in early. You can't get me today. If I did one now, I'd literally, I need a wee, so I would have accident. And I have already done it. So no, sorry. The living carrot is now lurking. There will be mist, says Streamlabs. GM says, I'm going. Bye, everyone. Have a great day. Thank you, GM. Thank you for popping in. Nice to see you. It's very welcome to have you here. Suddenly I've gone on big screen for no particular reason. Thank you very much, whoever that was. True Pat. Must have thought I was going to be doing exercise or something. Not going to happen. If my mum can't make me do it, you can't make me do it. Blue Ted redeemed a floor flex. What's a floor flex? What is floor flex? How many? A push-up. I just said that. I did a preemptive 60. Someone did like redeemed a sit-up or something right at the beginning of the stream. So I did all 16 push-ups. I did all 16 press-up squats and all 16 sit-ups at the beginning, so that when everybody started doing them, I could cheat and say I've already done them. So yeah, I've already done them. You need. So far we've had 3 push-ups actually asked for, and I've done 16. So we need at least another 10. Miss, did you say you can give people their points back? Says Lofty. How much the Minecraft change in like... Hang on. Rex888 says, how much the Minecraft change like in good Y or bad Y in your eyes? I think you mean how much has Minecraft changed in good or bad ways in my eyes. I think that's what I'm interpreting that as. So I'm going to say... Oh, jeez. That's a very difficult question to answer. That's the only answer I got for that one. How's Minecraft changing good ways and bad ways? I don't know. I don't know. Sorry. I don't think there's really any massively bad ways it's changed in. Someone will remind me of something that I find really irritating in a second, and I'll be like, oh yeah, that's true. But I don't think so. I think it's just whether it's changed for good or bad. It's Minecraft at the end of the day, and we're still playing it. It can't be that bad, because otherwise I'd have stopped. So I don't know is the answer, honestly. Bad equals dolphins, said Mining 101. Yeah, but it's not awful, is it? It's not like, oh, they've really ruined the game with this. I wouldn't consider it bad. I just think that's a decision that they've made that I don't like. Doesn't necessarily. I guess that is the answer in the. I don't know. I find these sorts of questions really difficult to answer because I don't understand the boundaries properly. Bad equals phantoms. Who voted for that? See that Phantoms. they get a really bad reputation. I hardly even notice phantoms now. They very rarely show up, and when they do, it's actually like, oh yeah, look, phantoms, I forgot about them. So I don't think phantoms are that bad, and they just remind you to sleep. I don't think it's an awful mechanic. I know we all hate on phantoms, but realistically, what's that bad about phantoms? If we're being honest with each other. While we're being honest with each other, somebody please explain to me what's actually that bad about phantoms. Because I don't think they're that bad. They're all right. I can think of worse things. Spider noises, says Mitch. Yeah, dolphins, spider noises, phantoms, underwater caving. Underwater caving. There's a good one, Mitch. So spider noises have been in the game from the start. So that's not really something that's changed for good or bad. So that doesn't count. But underwater caving, the decision to, Minecraft's the aquatic update, I think, has added the most complication and inconvenience for me, in the fact that I genuinely dislike the way that Minecraft on Bedrock Edition works with the player underwater. I hate the way that it changes what level your head is at when you go into swim mode, and the fact that swim mode can be activated without the player actually pressing anything, just by transitioning between flowing water and standing water, which I believe is a bug, but it doesn't seem to be a bug that's confirmed anywhere, and it's annoying. And then how slow you mine underwater, how like sludge it is, it's so difficult to do anything. And then for them to go, hey, let's, make the game more fun by adding in more ways to do stuff underwater with these underwater aquifers, I don't like it. I gotta say, that's a bad direction I think it's gone in. But I will say as well, at the same time as saying that, I don't really notice it. I don't think since I played this season of Truly Bedrock, I came across an underwater aquifer on day one, but it wasn't really an issue because I wasn't going around mining. I thought they said, like in one of the updates, that was going to be one of the only ways to find diamonds was going to be using underwater aquifers, and I think that's what got everybody irritated, or at least got me irritated. But that's not the case. Got plenty of diamonds without having to go mining through aquifers. So I genuinely don't think it's a massive problem. It's easy to avoid. Maybe in the future I'll end up with a base that's underground that gets cut off by a massive aquifer, and it's going to be an absolute pain to deal with. But so far, fingers crossed, touch wood, it hasn't been. I really like the idea, as much as I hate working in water as well on Minecraft, I really like the idea of having a fully underwater base, but I think that would really irritate me. I think it would really, really irritate me in the end. But I think it'd be really cool. I think it'd be an amazing project. Like everything fully submerged. No air pockets at all. Just everything 100% underwater. But obviously with the conduit there so you can breathe and stuff. What's the project for today's stream, says Bouncy Zim. Bouncy Zim, we are decorating the NETHERWART farm area, and we're not far off being done, to be perfectly honest with you. Very, very soon, if I'm feeling kind, I'm going to nip into the 1.19 beta, show you some funny things with the goat horn, or one funny thing with the goat horn, that is not actually that funny, because I feel like I've built it all up now, and it's not actually that funny or entertaining, but I'm going to do it anyway. And have a look at mud. Have a look at some mud. What a time to be alive. Looking at mud with Foxy No-Tail. Oh, you don't know you're born, you lot. You're so lucky. You're so unbelievably lucky to have me. Looking at mud with Foxy No-Tail. This is unbelievable quality content, peeps. What did you do today, son? I went and looked at mud with Foxy No-Tail on the internet. Internet mud. Yeah, it's really cool because it's mud. I actually like the water caves, but I've been exploring every single one and run into, so I might just be used to it, says Jamming Girly Tomboy. Hey, there's a million, otherwise known as infinite ways to enjoy playing Minecraft. I would never expect my experience to be the same as anybody else's, so if you enjoy underwater caving, then great. That's absolutely fantastic. Good for you. No to the 1.9 content. I want all of the precious coins, says Seabass. Oh, Seabass. Did you vote to say that we wouldn't be going? Oh, dear. No mud, give me coins, is Why So Dave. Oh, no. And Why So Dave, did you vote for no... Oh, jeez. Oh, I know who I'm going to be upsetting today. I do know who I'm... Hands up in the chat if you voted to go to 1.9 and get lots and lots of coins for going there. And then we'll do the other way round. Seabass, Lofty. Seabass, you just said you didn't. You're saying you're going to get coins for us not going. You can't have it both ways, mate. Coffee, Dorsal, Pocket Rocket, Squirrelicious, Mining 101.
2 months in a row. Look.
Gundram87 just subscribed for 2 months.
Thank you, Gundram87, for subscribing for 2 months. Mining 101, Beckanoid, it's me, Bird, Milsney, Just Viking Moose. Somebody's just said somebody voted with 20,000 points. Jeez. Oh, yeah, highest one was 20,000. The Diamond Fairy. The Diamond Fairy voted with 20,012 coins. What? Jeez, Look at the Sun voted against it with 1,010 Foxy coins. Jeez. Wow, okay. Interesting. Do 10 push-ups, says Run with Scissors. I've already done them all. You wasted your money. I'll probably do some more before the stream's over, but I will have to go toilet first. I'm busting, I am. I've been waiting to go for hours. My hand was up already. Voted no. Liked the odds. Oh, okay, fair dues. Fair enough. Well, we might not go yet. What we got left of the stream? Oh, 3 minutes. We've only got 3 minutes left of the stream, and I haven't done the lanterns yet. So we might not be going. Oof. Ah, look out, there's a hole there. Watch out for that hole. Which one? The one you're standing in. Hello there, says Why So Dave. Hello there. I was doing an impression the other day. I can't remember what it was. I thought, I want to do that on stream. People will like that one. I've forgotten what it was now. Oh, I know what it was. I don't think I'll be able to do it now. I think it's morning voice only, that one. Me and Oliver were doing, we were doing Star Wars. Well, we weren't doing Star Wars. We was doing some Lego that he got for Christmas. And for some reason, whenever we play Lego, I get like really bad Emperor Palpatine-esque comedy version of them talking about Ultimate Tower because it's Lego. And I don't think I'll be able to do it now because A, I'm smiling, and B, it's not morning. But basically, whenever I got loads of pieces and Oliver's like concentrating on something, I pile them all up in a way that it's not supposed to be piled up as per the instructions and start talking about having an ultimate tower. It's my ultimate tower. Yeah, I can't do it now. It's not early in the morning enough. Then go to the toilet, says Mitz. Mitz, I am quite clearly placing lanterns. I can't just hop off and go to the toilet. What do you think I am? Some sort of just hop offer and go to the toilet type person? Something, Squirrelicious. Indeed. Something indeed. That's exactly what I was going to say. Good. We've now finished lanterns. We have 60 seconds left if we're going to do the full 2 hours. But we have gone over before. We have gone over time before, so it's not impossible. It's still not impossible that we're going to be going to 1.19 in overtime and looking at the goat horn silly noise and having a look at mud. I mean, those things are probably not going to take all that long, are they? It's not like it's a long job looking at mud or listening to goat horn noises. So we could probably do that in a very, very short amount of time. But who knows? Who knows what will happen? Only one person here knows what will happen. What do you think's going to happen, Mitts? Are we going to go, or am I going to troll everybody and steal all of their points? What do you think? What am I likely to do? What's a foxy? I haven't put a roof on here. I really don't want to do this for a third stream. I would like to get a room up. Like to get a room on. Like to get a roof on. But I don't want to stream anymore today because I got a lot to do this evening and it's already 9 p.m. So, yeah. Wireguy says, the shadow knows. No overtime, says Wiser Dave. Wow, no overtime, says Aaron. Wow, I don't want to watch your streams anymore. I just want the money. Give me the money. Wow, this sounds like a British TV show, says Money11. Fox equals trolls, says Mitts. Wow, you guys are so mean to me. Overtime, says Blue Ted. Well, peeps, it is unfortunately the time to go to 1.19. Oh yeah, let's do this. Let's go to the 1.19 beta and listen to the goat horn. No, this is Aaron 1. Why so Dave? No. Oh. My family hate my voice, so they make my voice that I make, so they say sound creepy, says Rex888. I used to have a really creepy voice that everybody hated in my family. Like, don't do that, you just sound really creepy. Oh, okay. Jesse B says, I didn't get to hang out today. Oh, Jesse B, you're having a tough time. You have to tell me all about it. I want overtime, says Jesse B. We are in 1.19 beta. Hello there to you as well, Blue Ted. Let's go. Oh, I'm in the wrong... Oh, it doesn't matter. It's fine. Let's just make a new world. Everything works perfectly. I don't know what you're talking about. 1.19... No. 0.20. We're going to need... It doesn't matter what type of world it is. We don't want fire spreads on. Even though it's just a throwaway world. We certainly don't want multiplayer on. We do need the experimental gameplay on, because even though everything's out of experimental now on 1.19, the goat horn isn't. Because the goat horn is still undecided as to whether it's actually going to be in the game or not. All right, let's turn day cycle off. Let's turn weather off, because that's annoying. And let's have a look at being in creative. That would be useful. And let's create this world. Here we go. Unpaid overtime. Sounds like a great boss, says Chewbacca. Right, we have gone into 1.19. So I'm going to end that prediction now. I'm going to choose the outcome. I'm going to put yes. There you go. Wow. 65,000 coins were distributed. Jeez. Diamond Fairy's just done very well. Okay, so we need mud. Oh, geez, I can't find... I'm in the wrong world to do the... Oh, hang on a minute. Well, there's a bug. I'm in creative, but I got my health bar. What? What? Huh. Yeah, I was wanting to pop into the world that I've been doing tests and stuff in so that we could actually look at mud, but we'll have to just look at mud in the inventory. Mud! It's really nice. So, this is great, right? We've got mud, which is probably one of the ugliest blocks in the world just to be on the floor. I think it's nice in terms of, like, you could do really interesting stuff with it. So, like, with coal. So we got coal and a bit of smooth basalt, right? And these three things, I think, would go really nicely together for making some sort of volcano-style build, or like interesting roads and stuff like that. So they're nice. You're a bug foot magnet, Foxy. I am a bug magnet. However, how does this block end up this colour, Heronade brown, when it gets packed? Compressed. Compressed mud should be... That should be compressed mud, not Heronade brown. Looks like Tetris. Does a little bit like Tetris. I like this colour. Don't get me wrong, even though it is a bit Heronade brown. I like these, but how does that go to that? It doesn't make sense. So anyway, I like the splat sound as it's placed. It's a little bit spidery for me. I'm not sure I like it. It isn't mixed with wheat, says TruePat. Isn't it mixed with wheat? Is it? I don't think it's mixed with wheat, is it? I think you just craft it, don't you? I've no idea. I don't even know. Let's get crafting table and find out. Oh, is it furnace job? Do you put it in a furnace? Either way, it's wrong. Sounds like my kitchen sponge. Oh, gross. Gross. No, it's not furnace. How do you make packed mud then? Can you not? How do you? You must be able to craft packed mud, surely. Otherwise, how packed mud exist? How you get it? Packed mud. Mix it with wheat, says Roth. Wheat? Wheat? What? What? Well, I should have probably added that in the in my video that I've done and the podcast. Wheat. Why is that packed mud? That's not packed mud. That's mud with wheat in. Packed is baked to get bricks, I think. No, it is not. Packed is stupid. That's what packed is. I'm guessing packed is then used on a crafting bench to make the other stuff. Yeah, okay. So mud bricks. Mud bricks are the weakest bricks in the world because they're made out of wheat. It's basically daub, says Carol. It's stupid. That's what it is. Basically dumb. Right, okay. Now the point you've all been waiting for. You can hear game sounds clearly. Right. I'm going to have to figure out which one it is now. I haven't tried them all. I've only done this with one. So let's get all of the goat horns and the copper horns and see how this works. I don't know if it works with the actual goat horns, but I figured something out. Maybe it was a one-off. I don't think it was. So I'm going to play this one. I'm going to play this one. What happens with the clay cauldron thingy, says Aaron One. No idea. Maybe it was that one. No, it was that one. Okay, so I'm going to turn round. I'm going to bend over, and I'm going to. You've heard what this one sounds like, right? This is what this one sounds like. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to bend over, and I'm now going to toot my horn. Why does it make Trump noises when you crouch? I haven't tried the rest of them. But I'm assuming they all do one. You got Trump, says Lofty. They all make different ones when you... None of them are as good as the first one, with the little squeaker at the end. Bass tunes when crouching, says Mr. Bolwell. Yeah, but they're not even... Oh, that one was tuneful. They're not very tuneful, are they? But this one... the little squeak at the end. Okay, let's get rid of those. Let's try these ones. See if these do anything as well. It sounds weird, that one. Sounds like an alarm. Why do the actual goat horns take longer to run out? I don't think that was any different from normal, was it? I think it's only the copper ones that make a different noise when you crouch. Let's just try that again. Yeah. So the copper ones, when you're crouched, they make a different noise. And one of them sounds just like you're doing a little bit of a toot. All right. Jeez. Anyway, on that note, Mud sucks, Daub's stupid, and I'm off. So, I'm going to hit that raid button. We're going to go over to Groover today, because he always raids us. Make sure to say hello to him. Make sure to say, this is a Foxy raid, hold on to your copper horn. Hold on to your copper horn. This is a Foxy raid, okay? See you later, guys. Goodbye.